Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know I'm kind of late in regards to this kind of unboxing video. I know a lot of people that probably uploaded theirs day one when it actually came out. For me, unfortunately, I wasn't really able to do it. I didn't even know if I was going to do it or not. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys what comes in the actual Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Premium Collector's Edition, as well as my 2 cents on whether I feel like it's worth it or not. So it does come with a lot of contents. Obviously, the main thing right here that we're looking at is like the statue that I'll be showing you guys a bit later. It kind of gives us a little breakdown as to what actually comes in the game. And then the cover art, which for me, I really do like how this cover art looks like. But yeah, like I kind of mentioned, mine actually came really late at night. So I wasn't really able to do much in regards to this. But I'm really excited to show you guys what actually comes in it. If you don't know what comes in it, rip to the tape here. It really messed up the box. I wasn't able to really get the tape off professionally, so I'm kind of upset that my box looks like this, but I'm not going to be selling this anyway, so beggars can be choosers, right? So I know the one thing I do want to initially start off with is the base game in and of itself. This game obviously is the ultimate edition of the game, so inside of it I believe it comes with the codes for some of the things, so hopefully I'll accidentally give you guys my code for anything that I'm actually going to be getting with this game. But the one thing that I didn't notice, obviously this is just the ultimate edition. Let me see if I can actually open it, because of the fact that I honestly didn't know this, because it comes with this here, like the actual game, but it also comes with this little thing here. And then obviously the code is under here, so I have to make sure I don't show you guys that, because I do want my stuff. But yeah, like this is thing, I don't know what you call it, but it's Sparking Zero obviously, and it's like the 3D changing holographic thing for Goku. It looks really cool. It's really good quality too. Like I feel like it's metal, but I don't necessarily know what it is. But it's really cool material. I'm shocked that it comes in here. I don't know if it's for the ultimate edition, or if it's just a pre-order thing, but I'm really content with this. This in and of itself is really cool. Didn't know it came with it, so at least that's something that if you guys didn't get, then maybe it is part of the ultimate collection or the ultimate edition. So like I mentioned, the base game, I have yet to install the game, so I'm waiting to put this up before I actually install the game, install the codes, and begin playing. The other thing that people got this for, obviously, is the steelbooks. Obviously, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero steelbook containing Vegeta on one side and then Goku on the other side. It's a lot harder to tell because of the lighting in my room, but they actually have a really cool, like, vibrant shininess to it. When you actually open it up, it's hard to do things with one hand, but when you open it up like this, obviously nothing too major is in here. I don't even know what any of this stuff is, apart from like the mountains and stuff, but it makes for a really cool kind of like backdrop in a way, as you can see, with the Goku and the Vegeta fighting. It's a really cool one. Not my favorite steelbook. I think I still prefer Fighter's steelbook a bit more, or even the Breakers as well was really cool, but obviously a lot of individuals were getting this edition for this steelbook in and of itself. Moving right along, this also comes with the thing that we love to do, which is a bookmarker, because we love to read. Unfortunately, I can't really open it with one hand, or maybe I can. Yeah, so you can open it with one hand. Obviously, the bookmarker is supposed to be in there, but I took it out to show it to you guys. So the bookmarker is really good quality. I really do like how it feels. Obviously, we have the Goku from the cover on one side. It's really cool. Like I mentioned, it's kind of like metal. I should have done it on that, right? Because I don't want to scratch it, but as you can see, it's really cool with the Goku side of it. And on the other side, we have the Broly, which I believe is part of the actual box art in and of itself as well. So this is a really cool thing. I don't necessarily know if anybody's actually going to use it unless you really do like reading. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned, it's really cool designs, even though it's just the box art covers. But in and of itself, really cool design. And then, like I mentioned, the material is really good, and I'm pretty sure this thing, as you can see, I'm like giving it force and it doesn't bend, so it's really good material. I don't see when I'm gonna be using something like this, but just in and of the fact, it's a really cool addition right here. Something else that also comes with this edition are cards. So these basically are just kind of cards that kind of correlate with the character covers. So right here we have Goku doing the Kamehameha. Oops. Oh, it's a good thing too, because the back for this one is black. But as you can see, it has the Sparking Zero on it. So it's a really, really cool card. I'm not into the Dragon Ball card collection side of things. I do more so Yu-Gi-Oh! But I guess this one's actually going to be pretty cool. Don't necessarily know how much they go for or anything like that. I'm not selling them, so it doesn't really matter, but that's a really cool one nonetheless. The next one we have is Vegeta with the Final Flash, which is part of the cover as well. I believe this is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution maybe, or just a regular one. I think it's Blue Evolution because of the outerness of it. But as you can see, he's doing the Final Flash. This one is also black. Really, really cool little addition to it. I'm surprised that they gave us cards. I thought they were going to give us something else like Fighters. I know Fighters gave us like art pictures, which are really cool, but I guess, you know, the cards are in nowadays. Right here we have Trunks obviously doing Final Hope Slash from the Goku Black arc. Really, really cool one, really, really shiny. But I feel like a lot of individuals kind of just like this one more, which is basically the cover art of Sparking Zero. This one's different because this one's white in the back. But as you can see, just like the titanium look of it with the background and its actual effects look really, really cool. I really dig how this card looks. Obviously, out of all of these, I prefer this one. Probably will have to sleeve these cards up because I don't know how rare they are. But obviously, we get the cards, we get the steelbook, we get the game, we get the bookmark. Moving over here, as you can see, is the actual diorama. Now this thing is really weird because it's actually broken off into 3 pieces. As you can see, they connect right here and right here. So starting off, obviously, with the better of the two is the Broly. This Broly in and of itself looks really, really cool. I do like the texture and everything that they do with the Broly as well as these pieces. His foot actually connects in there, which is really, really cool. I do like Ball's ears texture right there. From far away, it looks really, really nice. I can't really complain with how the Broly looks because obviously with his face and everything, it is kind of wonky, but every other detail in and of itself looks really, really nice. I don't know why I'm gripping it like this, but I feel like once I'm done with this, I might put him back in the box just to kind of preserve it. Obviously down there we have the Sparking Zero. Move on over here to the one that people don't like because from far away he looks cool. The detail in and of itself from the back, the rocks, he goes in through there, I believe. So everything about Goku in and of itself is cool. But then we flip over and we see that. Imagine this coming towards you. This in and of itself I know was big within the Sparking Zero Collector's Edition controversy just because of the fact that it's like it's not good. When you look at the face, it's really lackluster. I wish they would have added more detail to something like this. In and of itself though, looking at this entire package, do I feel like it was worth it? For a lot of people who are wondering, this entire collection ran, I believe, about 272 USD. Which is pretty expensive considering like the stuff that you get. Obviously, I feel like this in and of itself made it expensive just because it is 2 figures in one. Just the way that you assemble it feels wonky for me since I'm used to the other collector's editions that I have that are kind of just one solid figure. If I were to kind of rank this one, I feel like everything here is really, really cool. I really like the bookmark, even though I probably won't use it. The steelbook is cool. I probably won't use it. And obviously the cards. If you're into the cards, maybe it was worth it, but for me, like, I'm not really big into the Dragon Ball card collection, so maybe it's not as necessarily as good. I feel like the statue was the one thing that people wanted, and the fact that, you know, from back here, it looks pretty good. It is much smaller than I thought. Like I mentioned, when I got the box, I actually lifted it up. I'm like, man, this thing is really light. I didn't think that the statue would be this small, especially considering how big the box is. Even the box makes it look a lot cooler than it actually is. But it's really interesting that I think this collector's edition is probably the most expensive one I actually have. Because I know Fighters, which is my favorite with the steelbook and the actual figure, was around like 180. And I think Kakarot was around 200. So this one I believe was 270 around there USD. So for me, probably not worth the price tag, mainly because the statue from far, like I mentioned, if you were to do it from like right here, it looks decent enough. But then once you get up close and personal, that's where things kind of just go awry, mainly for the Goku. Like from this position, it looks bad. But if you move him from over here, it looks kind of good. So for me personally, you know, it could have been something I could have skipped. I know the steelbook was one that a lot of people wanted. and just the fact that you get all these other goodies is like a bonus. But this was kind of lackluster. But that's kind of just my overall 2 cents of it. What did you guys think about all of this? Because I know for a lot of people this statue was a pretty big letdown. So if you got the collector's edition, how are you feeling about it? Are you enjoying the bonuses? I know for me, after I click off the end button, I'm definitely going to start installing this game to start playing as soon as I can. So we'll see if I do anything Sparking Zero related. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little unboxing with everything. Like I mentioned, for me, for the $270 price tag, maybe not worth it. If this Goku was better, maybe I would consider it. But hey, at the end of the day, it's in my collection with the other ones, because I know I have Xenoverse 2, Fighters, and Kakarot, and even the Breakers. So it's not as bad as the Breakers, but it's still kind of there with the statue. But it's not too bad. I genuinely enjoy it, and it's a pretty good collection piece. So hopefully you guys enjoyed me ranting about this and showing you guys this cool little piece I have in my collection now.